Hello there, my name's Dame Lemetra, and welcome to the review. This review is once again on a piece of rolling stock. Again, I know I said back in the Percy and the Circus set video I didn't plan to do many reviews on rolling stock, but some of them I felt were quite special, so I felt like I had to review them. And the particular wagon I'm going to be talking about today, I had a few requests on my Twitter account from people saying could I review it. So I decided to review it, and you obviously probably saw that I mentioned it at the end of the last video I did, which was on the open wagon. I've also just recently brought Ernie 1, which is the inspection car in the underground Ernie Bachmann range. The underground Ernie Bachmann range is discontinued, but I've done quite well now. I've managed to buy all of them. I'll be talking about that one another time. So today I have the cream utility wagon from the Thomas the Tank Engine range. So of course it's a truck. I'll zoom in on it. As you can see, just about see, it's weathered. Even the wheels are weathered all the way around, and there's even really good detail underneath this truck. So you can probably see the wheels are weathered. It's got a thin red stripe along the top, and so it's a very decent looking truck. I got this from Hattons. Hattons is a shop in Liverpool. It's been running since 1946, so that makes it 70 years old next year. Here's a photo of me standing outside Hattons when I went, and I also got some video footage while I was inside the shop. And so Hattons I went to in August last year. There's a video on my channel about it, so it was part of a birthday surprise, and a lot of people thought that I was supposedly a bit mad to go to Hattons just to go to Liverpool, because while I was there I stayed in the Premier Inn hotel. But to me, it was worth it, and I mean, in Liverpool there was a lot more to see than just Hattons. The city I stayed in was really nice, and I went on a zip wire over the town, and there was lots of things to do while you was there. So it was fully worth it. Like I said, for me, the Hattons was definitely the highlight, and I was in there for about 2 hours, and I probably could have stayed in there a lot longer, to be honest with you. Great bargains all year round, and I certainly recommend that you go to Hattons. They've got some really good things. So I bought this on their website, and the truck itself was £13, which I know sounds a bit expensive, but I've seen this truck sell for a lot more than that on eBay. And also recently, as I'll mention later, I haven't got the Circus cattle truck in the Thomas range either, and I saw that on sale on eBay recently, but I didn't buy that because I thought that was just too expensive. So again, I think it's always worth looking around for the best deal, you know, and sometimes if you're lucky you'll see it again. I mean, obviously a collection is a slow building thing, so I mean there's no hurry. So I've only got one of these, but I do also have the two of the breakdown coach, which looks very similar, I think. Utility wagons have always been in Thomas the Tank Engine, right from Series 1. They've mainly been seen on the Flying Kipper. Some of the wagons have 8 wheels, so like 4 one end, 4 the other end. But some of them have also had like 4 wheels altogether, so like 2 one end, 2 one end, as you can see in this photo here. The side-door mail coaches also have the 8 wheels sort of basis, and they're sort of based on utility wagons, I think it's fair to say. This is the box that the wagon comes in, so it's very well packaged. I'll open it in a minute. As you can see, it's got all the characters along it, like James and Mavis. One thing that always made me laugh is how Mavis often always appears near all these boxes, but yet the Hornby range don't make her, and of course the Bachmann range make her. But I mean, Mavis is a fairly popular character. She's been in pretty much every single series since her debut, and was also one of the first characters in the CGI series. So I dare say she's still got obviously a right to be on that box, if you know what I mean. That's a sticker that Hattons put on the side, and on the other side, which is a bit of a shame because I always like to see the yellow ones, but I'm not going to peel it off because I don't want to damage the box. So you've got Gordon, Edward, Annie, Thomas, Percy, and then Henry on that side, and then you've got pretty much all the characters going on the back of the box again. On the back of the box again, it's really good. Shows you the other characters you can buy, like Flying Scotsman. I don't actually have the Thomas Flying Scotsman, or Bertie, or the Circus cattle truck. I actually saw the Circus cattle truck recently on eBay, but I thought it was a bit too expensive. So I'm looking to try and find the better deal. There is still some good deals that you can get on them. And then you've got Thomas, Stepney, Oliver, Toad, the other trucks. I've got them as well, and I've got D7101 and Old Slow Coach as well, as you've probably seen in my other videos. So that's the box that it comes in. So really packaged, well packaged. Again, here's more of the packaging that it comes in. So it's got like cellophane wrap that you can probably just about see. Little plastic cover that comes over it. Again, I assume that's the original. I don't think Hattons would have provided that. I'm not too sure. But like I said, with Hattons, everything is, the second hand is more or less brand new. So it's really good. It does run really, really well indeed. You can add it to any train. You could be part of a freight train. Again, like I did in Thomas the Tank Engine, and also you can have it as part of a passenger train. Again, like they did in the very first episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. Utility vans have always been in Thomas Tank Engine, as I've said. Mainly brown sort of colour, but since the CGI series, there's been a lot more grey ones. Cream, and so I don't know why they made a cream one, because up until the CGI series, which was after this was made in 2005, by the way, as you can see on the back of the box. And and say that they've always, and say in the CGI series there was a few episodes where cream vans were seen, and Percy was seen pulling one in Day of the Diesels, carrying Flynn's hose, which of course the Diesels took away. But like I said, I think it's a really nice one, and it's nice that in the CGI series they made one the same colour. So it's a really nice one. So I've only got one so far, but if I see any more for a good price in the future, I might get one. And I certainly recommend that if you haven't got it, you get it. And I think, like I said, you've got all the really nice details all the way around. I mean, obviously, Thomas the Tank Engine being a children's show, for like a children's sort of toy model, that is really good indeed. If you have any more questions that you want to ask about this model, then please comment below. But so for the time being, here we have the cream utility wagon, and thank you for watching.